So, you're dating a flat earther, or maybe you're living with a flat earther. In any case, this video is for you. So, I'm going to start off by saying a few things here. This is going to be a tips and tricks video for, for your flat earther, for your loved one here, to keep your flat earther happy, because a happy flat earther is a good flat earther. And we all know that, freaky in the head equals freaky in the bed. So, keeping your flat earther happy is, to everybody's best interest. I'll point out a few things here. Flat earther is constantly looking for ideas to support flat earth claims. So keep that in mind when you go about your daily routines. You always gotta keep that in the back of your mind. There's always something going on in your flat earther's head inside there, where they're looking to support their flat earth claims. So some sacrifices are going to have to be made. I'd personally start off by removing all balls from your premises. So all basketballs, butt beads, baseballs, you name it, anything that's spherical of any shape or form must go. And this includes food items, and you're going to have to make some sacrifices here. So a lot of fruit items, if you're a fan of fruit, a lot of fruits aren't going to be good for flat earthers, and they do not generally like fruits. Now, there are some exceptions. They don't mind bananas and pears, but stay away from oranges and apples and other spherical looking fruits. Fruit in a can is a good option as well. A little tip that I'll kind of give you guys is you could get away with buying half watermelons. You could buy watermelons sliced in half already in the store. They're okay with that. If you can't find them sliced, you could always buy them in the store, take them home when your flat earther isn't around, slice it in half and wrap it in saran wrap. It'll store well. Some other food items that you should try to avoid, try to visualize, like an egg, for example. Now, an egg is flat, but it does have a sphere. The yolk is like a semi-sphere going on there. And it does also come from a shell that is sort of like a sphere. So if you are going to serve your flat earther eggs, make sure you break the yolks. Otherwise, there might be a big mess at your breakfast table. Other better food choices for flat earthers other than eggs would be pancakes. Flat earthers love pancakes. They love waffles. They love potato pancakes, and they love toast. So, these kind of items are great for your flat earther. You could even take your butter on your pancakes and make little continents out of your butter and shape it like the flat earth disk. You could even drizzle some maple syrup around the outside of your pancakes to represent where the Antarctic wall would be. Your flat earther would just love this. So you're going to have to make some more sacrifices, though. You're going to have to start screening your television. What you watch on TV will play a big part in how happy your flat earther is. So certain sports like baseball or basketball is out of the question. So as a general rule of thumb, try to avoid watching sports in general. Hockey is okay, though. They're generally okay with hockey. And actually, they kind of prefer it because the puck is more disc-like. Some other TV choices that you're going to have to screen. Sci-fi movies. That's another bad choice. You're getting into space and the galaxy and atmosphere, and you're looking at the sun, and other different shots of the world will come up, and that will go against your flat earthers' opinions. And Hollywood propaganda will be inserted into what you're watching, and your flat earther just won't be happy because of this. So I'm currently working on a PG filtering system for your flat earthers, which will be labeled PGFE, which will stand for Programmed for Flat Earthers. So if you're wondering what to watch on your television with your flat earther and you're not sure, hopefully they will have a flat earther rating out there at some point for you, so you don't have to guess what to watch on TV. Another thing, don't channel surf when you're watching television with your flat earther. Instead, use the guide and look through it. Take an educated guess on what you will be viewing before you start viewing it. Don't talk about balls, word association in general. So don't talk about your own balls. Don't talk about balls. Don't even mention balls. Certain words to avoid as well. Don't say round, because that makes them think of a sphere. Don't say circle. That also makes them think of a sphere. Instead, use terms like disc-like. So instead of saying round, well, you could say, well, that's disc-like. Little things like that, little tricks like that play a big role. Well, little subliminal messages. Gifts. Flat earthers love gifts just like anybody else. Some great gift ideas for flat earthers are frisbees. They love frisbees. They love video games. More so the new ones, not the retro cartridge style video games. They like the newer ones that are disc shaped. Even though they don't have to play the video games, they will still appreciate the disc for itself. So even if the video game is about something that is against flat earth, they will still be happy with the sentiment of you giving them the disc. Some other things, CDs, music CDs, records, DVDs, those are also other great gifts for flat earthers. Simple things, keep your flat earther simple. It's a flat world, everything's flat. They like simple things, guys. So don't use crazy math, crazy logic, or reasoning when trying to deal with your flat earther. Keep things simple, guys, and just agree with your flat earther.